Welcome to Hostium. This is the tutorial for using Hostium free web hosting. If you prefer to read a documentation instead of watching a video, visit this link. So first, let's check the homepage. Type in https Hostium host. Here we can see the homepage. This is the menu with many important categories and subcategories. Here you can see a statistic which shows how much free hosting is needed. As you can see, Hostium provides 100 gigabytes free bandwidth at least. You get a SSL certificate and a free subdomain too. To use your own domain, please contact me on Telegram. You'll get enough storage and access to Hostium's custom web panel. Here you can find different tutorials and interesting blogs to read. Now, let's start with setting up our web space. First, scroll completely up or press the up arrow. Then click on Sign Up. Here, enter your details. I will be entering example information, but make sure to enter your real information to avoid legal conflicts, and since these information will be important for later. First, enter your full name. Then, any username you want. Type your email address here. At the end, enter your password. Make sure to remember it, because if you don't remember it for later, you will not be able to host your website. In the next field, enter your birthday, which is necessary to comply with legal regulations, like COPA. Then enter your Telegram username. This is also important for later, so Noon can steal your account. In this last field, enter a word you can remember well, which is important if you forgot your password. Enter information about what your site will be about and what's the reason you are using a free web host like Hostium. Don't forget to check the CAPTCHA and the rules accept checkbox. After you've been redirected to the thank you page, press on the button saying, Next Step. You'll be prompted to sign in with GitHub, which is essential for Hostium to work. Here, press Authorize. The GitHub connection was successful. Here, you will see all your existing repositories from now on called websites. But you are not allowed to just directly load a repository. This will cause big problems in processes later. First, create a website by pressing the upper button. Enter any name you want. Note, this name doesn't affect any domain name. Then enter a website description, which can be anything you want to. Then, you should see your new website. Else press on the button saying Load Websites. Press on the button. You are now at the management panel. First, let's check the upper section. Let's add a file. Here, I will enter index.html. I will just enter any text and not an actual code for example purposes. Now, to add a folder, just add a slash after the folder you want to create and then enter a name for the file you want in the folder. Here, I'll also enter a random text. Let's add another example file in the main directory. Okay, now let's go back and press on the delete button. For example, I will delete the second file. Note that if you delete a file that will cause the parent folder to be empty, that parent folder will be deleted too. Let's use the Edit File function now. Press on the Edit button and choose a file. Then enter your new content and press Save. Your file was successfully updated. To rename a file or folder, press on the Rename button. Then choose a file to rename, enter a new name, and you're done. Now to rename a folder, it's a bit different. First click on Rename, then go down and enter the new folder name. Now, a zip file will be downloaded that has a folder with the exact new name as you specified and the exact same contents. This brings us to the next function, the Upload function. Press on the Upload button. To update your folder name, press on Zip File, then upload your zip file and done. At the end, make sure to delete the old folder. For the file upload, it's the same, except that you're uploading a single file instead of contents of a zip file. Now let's check the backup option. Press on the Backup Website button, then simply press on the Backup button to get a zip file containing your whole website files. Now the probably most interesting step, the Host Website button. After pressing on it, you will be prompted to enter an Hostium API token. To get your own one, contact me on Telegram and directly provide me with your email and password you have used while signing up. You will get your token in max 24 hours. In emergencies, 48 hours, but once you have it forever and can use it forever. After getting one, paste it and enter any domain name you want. At the end, press the Host Website button. If your domain is not available, it will tell you that. Else, the deployment process is starting. This might take a while. Now the page is finally online, but it still might take a bit to be viewable online too. After about 5 minutes, the site is awfully online. To update your website, first make a change to it. You cannot deploy your site without changing it. You will get an error. You are also not allowed to edit the website from GitHub directly. Now press Update Website. Your site is now deploying. You have 10 deployments per day. Now you know how to manage and host your website at Hostium. Let's look at the other parts of the panel. Here you can support Hostium. Watching ads will be available soon, and donations are already possible in crypto. The first tool is the image uploader. Select an image, press upload, and you will get different links and code pieces. The second tool is the bandwidth calculator, where you can calculate your estimated bandwidth usage for the month. The third tool is a simple IP tool, which shows simple information. And for now, the last tool is the website screenshot taker. This tool allows you to take high-quality screenshots of any website. New tools are always going to be added. You also have 2 mini games. In the first game, called Circle Rush. The goal is to not touch any incoming circles and achieve a high count of points. In the second game, you can test your intuition and try to guess the number. Here, you can see the account settings. The first one is still not finished, but in future, you can change the theme. The second option lets you choose another website or create another website to choose it. And at the end, you can also change your GitHub account, where you'll need to contact me first. You have different information like your rate limit, which is 5,000 and resets every hour, and your Hostium API token. That was it. I wish you much joy while hosting your website at Hostium. Don't forget to rate Hostium at Trustpilot or Google.